Aloha, everybody. Welcome to today's Donkey Kick Challenge. Let's start things off, as we always do, with a big mahalo to today's sponsors, and they are the Safeway Foundation and COSCO, Air Conditioning and Refrigeration. They're doing a whole lot to help us out and keep all of these virtual programs running so that we can keep all of you active and engaged. Let's also throw out that after this fitness challenge, we will be having the first of our live health and wellness series that we'll be doing every Tuesday from here on out. And today's topic will be some COVID stuff with Renee. All right. So we'll start things off as we usually do with a quick little demo of a donkey kick. All right, so for today's fitness challenge, we're going to be doing donkey kicks. These require a little bit more space than usual, so after you've found that space, you're going to want to get down on your hands and knees, just like this. And for the modified version, you're going to want to raise up one leg, back, and put it back down. And then alternate with the other leg, up, and back, and put it down. And if that was a little bit too easy, you're going to want to get up on your toes, and you can raise up one, raise up the other, raise up one, raise up the other, and you're going to want to repeat that for 30 seconds. Good luck and good job, y'all. Woo! All right, now let's get ready for our warm-up. Everybody find some proper space. Be sure you have room to do the movements and the fitness challenge, and let's go. Okay, so now let's get warmed up for our fitness challenge. First thing are our washing machines. Put your arms out in front of your body, and we're going to twist side to side 10 times. And we're going to bring our shoulders perpendicular to our hips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, next, windmills. We'll stretch out our shoulder joint, and what we're going to do is be bringing our arms all the way up and back. And okay, so now let's get warmed up for our fitness challenge. First thing are our washing machines. Put your arms 1, 4, windmills. We'll stretch out our shoulder joint, and what we're going to do is be bringing our arms all the way up and back and being sure that our elbows reach our ears. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to want to do this 10 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Now the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Next, we're going to do our lower body. So we're going to do flamingos, and we're going to want to bring our knees up and hold them one at a time while balancing on the other leg. This will stretch out kind of the back part of our butts. So bring your knee up and balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now we're going to do the other side. Bring your knee up and then balance. And it might be hard, but try to keep it if you can. And if you can't, you're going to want to find a wall or something that you can lean on to help prop yourself up with one of your arms, all right? So bring your knee up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Next, we're going to do kind of the same thing, but by bringing our feet back and balancing. So grab your ankle and then balance and hold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should really feel this through the front of your leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Now let's switch and do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Now we're kind of all limbered up, and let's get into our fitness challenge. Woo! Okay, so as usual, we are going to start with a 5-second warning, and I will count us down, and then I'll say start. And then as we approach the end of each round, I will give y'all a 5-second countdown to let you know that the end is coming up. All right, so now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Woo, good job. Remember to switch legs, everyone. Keep alternating which leg you kick up. There we go. Great job, Ian. Awesome. Good job. Woo, get it. Keep going. Kick back as far as you can and keep alternating those legs. Get your heart rate going. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Great job. I was seeing some really good donkey kicks on that one. Y'all all did an amazing job. So well, y'all deserve this little break in between sets. Grab some water if you need it. We'll be going again in just a moment. All right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, good job. Great job, Zoe. Great pace. I love seeing the fast pace, y'all. It helps to really get your heart going. Good job, everyone. So many of y'all up on your toes. And not just, oh, sweet. Great job. Great job. Remember, if you're doing the modified version, keep trying to reach your leg back as far as you can. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Good job. Okay, so for the last one, let's try to switch things up a little bit. And if you started with the same leg on the first two, try to start with the other leg this time. Might feel a little bit different. Let's see how it goes. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Good job. Good job. Way to go. Keep kicking back. Remember to alternate your legs. You want to work out both sides of your body, not just one. Good job, everyone. Great job, Renee. That is a phenomenal donkey kick. Good job. Woo! Way to go. Everybody, keep your core tight. Remember, we're trying to work a lot of muscles here. All right. 5-second warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Awesome. We all did a really good job on that. I'm really proud of y'all. I know that was a little bit more complex, and I'm sure, as many of you have noticed, the fitness challenges have been getting a little bit more challenging. We're all just trying to improve, right? Thank y'all very much for doing that. And as always, if you want to join Special Olympics Hawaii, please contact Nip Her email is program@sohawaii.org. She will get back to you as soon as she can. And remember to join us tomorrow for Zumba with Tanya. The ID is 895-6151-9517, and that is Wednesday, September 16th at 3:30 p.m. And we're not done just yet. We have right now coming up our first virtual health and wellness talk. Today's topic will be with Renee, and we are going to be showing y'all the amazing video that she put together with regard to COVID. And we're going to be teaching y'all a little bit more about COVID and how you can best stay safe during this little pandemic. All right, and here we go.
Aloha, it's me, Renee, Health Messenger for Special Olympics Hawaii, to share with you some very important information about COVID-19, also called novel coronavirus 19. Novel means new. Because it is new, doctors don't know a lot about it and don't have a medicine to stop it, which makes it hard to keep it from spreading. This virus is especially bad for older people and those with other illnesses. So we have to be super thoughtful about some of the things we do to keep us, our families, friends, and neighbors safe. What are the symptoms? There are 3 key symptoms: a fever of 100.4, a cough, and shortness of breath. If you start feeling sick, let someone know and have your temperature taken. Tell someone if it is hard to breathe or if you are coughing. Then call your doctor and tell them what is going on. Your doctor will tell you what to do next. How does it spread? Now this is super important. The virus is spread by coughing or sneezing when you are close to someone. If you are sick and cough or sneeze, you could infect someone. If someone else is sick and sneezes or coughs close to you, you could get sick from them. The virus is also spread by shaking hands. At Special Olympics, we are used to hugging and doing high fives. These actions can also spread the virus. And lastly, it can be spread by touching your eyes, mouth, or nose, because viruses can go directly into your body from those places. Protecting ourselves. So now, more than ever, we need to protect ourselves. What can we do? Simple things. Avoid or stay away from people that are sick. That means if they are sick with anything, stay away, because now is not the time to get sick. And now that we know, don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth unless you first wash your hands really well. It is important to clean surfaces with a disinfectant. At my house, we use Clorox wipes to wipe down things like the kitchen counter, doorknobs, refrigerator handle, things like that. It is always smart to cover our mouths when we cough or sneeze. Because of this virus, we have to make super sure that this is done. We should always cough or sneeze into the inside of our elbow so our hands don't get infected. Or we can use a tissue, but we must throw the tissue away immediately. If you forget and sneeze or cough into your hands or a tissue, you'll need to wash your hands right away. Stay home when you are sick. This will stop you from getting anyone else sick. And we especially have to wash our hands, often with soap and water, for at least 20 seconds. So if we get the virus on our hands, we wash it right off. If you can't wash your hands with soap and water, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Social distancing. This means making more space between you and other people to avoid the spread of virus. Be extra careful and stay away from crowds of 10 people or more. Try to stay 6 feet away from other people because you don't know if they are sick or not. 6 feet is about 2 arm lengths. Don't attend large social events. Go to the mall, shopping, restaurants, or travel anywhere on an airplane or bus if you don't have to. That's why we have canceled our events, and why you are seeing restaurants, movie theaters, and parks closing. This is so that we can distance ourselves from others. This will help this virus leave our islands as quickly as possible. We should always wash our hands. Here are the best ways to wash our hands. Wet hands. Apply soap. Wash for 20 seconds. That's the same time as singing happy birthday 2 times or the ABCs 1 time. It makes it more fun. Scrub between your fingers, under your nails, and the back of your hands. Rinse well to get the soap off. Dry hands. Paper towels are best to use or a clean towel. Don't use a towel that someone else is using in the house. Turn the water off with a towel. This way your hands don't get dirty again by touching the faucet. Because you and your health are so important, Special Olympics Hawaii has canceled all competitions, practices, and sports-based events until May 31st, 2020, which includes our state summer games. Special Olympics Hawaii will let your head of delegations know when we can start again. What you can do at home. I plan to stay healthy and fit while I am at home, and I want to have fun doing it. I don't want to get lazy and sluggish or sick, because I know that someday we will all be practicing again, and I want to be ready for that. Will you join me? So let's all visit the Special Olympics Hawaii website to learn about some exciting fitness options. If you can't get to the website, contact your head of delegation for more information. What's next? Special Olympics Hawaii will continue to monitor the Centers for Disease Control and Hawaii State Health Department and follow their guidelines. We will continue to work with Special Olympics International, local, state officials, and event and competition venues to determine next steps. More information will be provided to your head of delegation. If you have questions, check with them. Health and wellness activities will be posted on our Special Olympics Hawaii Facebook page. Check us out to stay mentally and physically fit. Let's stay connected to health and each other. So everybody, don't worry. Hang in there and stay healthy. We will be back together again soon. Aloha!
Awesome. Thank you very much, Renee. That was a phenomenal job. We really, really appreciate all the work that you put into that video. I am sure that some of you may have noticed this really cool shirt that I'm wearing. And right now I am going to tell y'all how you can actually win one. Because along with these health and wellness videos and this health and wellness talk we'll be doing every week, we have actually designed a bingo card and a program that you can follow along with and win some prizes. All right. Now, we'll start things off by introducing the bingo card. This is the bingo card that you will be using to win your prizes. We will be posting it on the Facebook page and in the fitness group. You can email us if you want it emailed to you. All you have to do is print it out at home and follow along as you complete all of these different activities on it. So you may be asking, how do I cross off a tile? How do I win this? What do we do? That's actually not that difficult at all. As shown here, everybody, after you print it out, you should go ahead and cross off that free space, just like I have, because that's the one space that you get where you don't have to do anything. Everybody starts with that space, and it makes getting some of the prizes a little bit easier. So how do you actually win? Well, that one's not that hard either. The first way to win is by completing a row or a column, either or, on your bingo card. You can do one row, one column, as I've shown here, and by doing that, you actually get a really, really cool first prize, and that's an extra star in the fitness challenge board for the raffle. So if you get a row or a column, you get a whole extra star. That's an extra chance for you to win a gift card when we do the big raffle, right? It's an awesome, awesome prize. Next, if you complete any 2 rows or 2 columns or 1 row and 1 column, just like I've shown here, you can get an even cooler prize, and that is an amazing Fit 5 tote bag. Yeah, super cool, right? It can hold all your workout equipment, and you can even use it as a purse if you want to. It's super, super cool. Next, if you get an X across the entire bingo card, that's from one corner to the other, and then from the other corner all the way down to the opposite corner, you can get an awesome Fit 5 shirt, just like the one that I'm wearing. I'll hold up another one right here. All you have to do is get an X. That's it. you just do a bunch of activities so that you can cross off and get that X, and you can have a beautiful green Fit 5 shirt, just like the one that I have. They're really, really comfortable. I personally think that they are the most comfortable shirts that we have, but I'm a little bit biased on that. All right, now for the final prize, and probably the hardest one to get, you have to complete a blackout. And if any of you have played bingo before, you know that a blackout is when you fill up every single tile on your entire bingo card. So if you have to do 15 squats, 30 jumping jacks, drink 5 bottles of water in a day, do all of that stuff at least once each, and you can get this amazing prize, this beautiful Fit 5 water bottle. It's stainless steel. It's really nice. It keeps your drinks cool. If we can show them, right there. It's quite pretty too. I think it holds about 750 milliliters of water, so it's a full bottle of water. And it's pretty heavy duty, so you can bang it around. And if you do all of this stuff, you can collect the entire set. So all you have to do is one of these activities on your bingo card, mark it off. Some of them will require you to post online, and that's just so that we know you've actually done it. They will be linked in with our various other live events. Some of them will be about yoga, some of them will be about workouts, some of them will be about washing your hands, just like Renee taught us today. And if you do all of that, you can collect the entire set like we've shown here. Da, 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 da. I think it's actually a really, really, really cool set. However, in order to do all of this and in order to play along with the bingo every week, you have to have you have to be attending our live events, right? Otherwise, you won't be able to do the Zoom yoga session. You have to go to our live events to be able to play along. And in order to go to our live events, you have to know how to use Zoom correctly and how to act on Zoom. So that's why we've put together this little portion of our presentation over how to do it, how to behave yourself on Zoom. So as we know, there are requirements for our Zoom events. And just like how in real life, you have to dress a certain way and there's a bit of a dress code to go out and be around other people, we have the same kind of rules for our Zoom events. So if you were to go to a restaurant, you can't just show up in nothing but your underwear. You have to wear the right clothes. So just like going out to a movie theater or out to eat with your family, for any of our Zoom events, you have to have on a proper shirt, proper shorts, and proper undergarments, because that's super important, not just for being seen on these live events, but so many of our events require us to move around and exercise and do stuff along with our instructors. So we have to be able to have the right freedom and movement to be able to do those things. That's why proper undergarments are important, and that's why we have to have proper shorts instead of just jeans and such. Now, continuing this, we also have to know how to act appropriately, right? So, if you go out to eat, can you just talk about anything that you want and say a whole bunch of bad words? No. We have to have proper language on our Zoom events, and we have to speak to each other in a very comfortable and a very appropriate and considerate manner. We have to be nice to each other. We have to not yell over each other, and we have to understand that everyone is in this event and everyone is here just like we would be in a real room, right? So even though they're just little tiled boxes, these are still other people, and we have to respect them. Now, we also have to, as I've reminded us many, many times, enter our names into the chat box when we start. And if we can, we even want to change our names on Zoom, which I'll show us how to do in a minute. And also, if possible, raise our hands. Thank you, Kaylani. I love it too. I really, really like respecting each other. It's one of my favorite things and favorite parts of having friends. So if you are logged into Zoom, and if you can do this, I really, really hope so. Right when you first open Zoom, before you join the meeting, you can set your login name. And just as we've shown here, and if you can, please enter your name into the chat box shown in the top oval there. We would prefer you enter your whole name and not just an abbreviation though. And after you've done this, after you've logged into your Zoom, we would like you to enter your name into the chat box. So all you have to do is go down to the chat at the bottom bar, press it, and then type in your name and press enter. So we've shown both here. One is on a computer and one is on a mobile device. And y'all have all done such a great job of doing this up till now. We hope you continue. And this, I understand that this is mostly for the new people, and there aren't that many new people on this meeting, but we'll be posting it online so other people can go back and watch it. So if you want to change your name after you've already logged into the Zoom event, all you have to do is go to Participants, find your name, and click Rename, just like that. And then you'll have a quick little bar pop up. All you have to do is type in your name, press enter, and you're good. Just like that. Now, does anybody have any questions? You can type them into the chat box or raise your hand and I can call on you and we can get the amazing Miss Diana to unmute you. Nope. Yes, Christina. Christina Ho. Do you have a question? Can you type it into the box or would you like to be unmuted?
What's your question? You want to type it or you want to? She'll type it. Okay. Type. What's your question? What's your question? Have you turned in bingo?
Yeah.
Okay, you type. Say unmute. Okay, or can you type? Say how?
She's unmuted.
Okay, she's unmuted. So just say.
How do bingo?
Turn.
How do you get the bingo
Turn
card?
in.
Turn in.
Turn in bingo.
Oh, that's a really, really good question. So, as the live health and wellness sessions go on every week, you'll be crossing off your bingo tiles. And when you finish, all you have to do is take a picture of it and post it to the Facebook group or email it to me. And I will be posting my email along with the bingo card on the Facebook group and on the Facebook page right after this. So you can print it off at home from that. And if you still can't find it, you can email Nip at the same email we've provided, and she can send you through a copy of the bingo card personally.
Bingo.
Let me take a picture. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good, good, good. And Ian, you asked, how do you get it if you don't have Facebook? Well, you can just send through an email to Nip, and she can forward it on to me, and I will personally send you the bingo card. Does that work? Awesome. All right. What other questions do we have? Any?
Okay. Hello? Oh, wait, she's going to post it on the website. Oh, okay.
Oh, and we will be posting it on the website as well. Yes, Kaylani.
Yeah, it's a learning test. I'll go ahead, okay? Okay, remind me to print it for you. Okay. And then
Sorry. Rachel was next, and then Kaylani.
Hello?
Rachel and then Kaylani.
Hello?
Hi, we got the answer from the other question. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Kaylani?
So Walker, you know that COVID that when they president, whenever she did, that was a good idea. But you know how we wash hands part? Like you should do it for like about 20 minutes.
Oh,
And including your thing, I
for
love
20
because
seconds,
I like
not 20 minutes.
that really touched my heart because that's what I need. Like you know about like I don't like when people does name calling, like say my name is so different. Like of course Gilbert likes to call me Kaylani, but in a different way. Instead of like name calling or how you should
Yeah, it's very
respect people.
important that we respect people. And because remember, we're all friends as well as competitors, and we really want to keep that good sportsmanship and that spirit alive with our virtual events as well as our actual games. So we're going to keep respecting everybody. We're going to stay nice to each other, and we are going to have a whole bunch of fun, right? We all have to remember our athlete oath that we take before we compete.
Ask you one thing,
Sure.
Walker. You know, our next rifle of the gift cards. I was wondering when on what Friday when we're gonna end because I never got told.
We will let you know as soon as we set a date for that. We will actually be mailing out the gift cards to the winners of the last one this week. So, you know, fingers crossed to the 4 of you that won. You'll be getting them soon. Go ahead.
Because I didn't hear from Jimmy yet for the last, I think, 3 weeks ago. And
I will be mailing those out. I will do it.
Oh, because I have my home address. Do you want me to give it to you guys?
I think I actually have it in the file system, so you don't even have to do that. You just have to.
You want to look for 2368 Wilder Avenue, AV.
Kailani, don't give your address, please.
Thank you very much, Nip.
It's just a thing that if you have it, but not for me for asking, but.
I appreciate that, but I think we already have it in the system. All right, and let's start to wrap it up. And
so
I think we had one more question from Gilbert.
So, hey Walker.
Yes.
So when I'm talking to Kailani, I can say her name. Hi, Kailani, and how are you?
Yep. We just have to be considerate of what other people want to be called, and if perhaps someone mispronounces someone else's name, we don't get necessarily upset about that, but we are very kind and considerate, and we politely correct on how we say our name, and we keep doing that if there are any further issues or problems. We always have to be nice and respectful to each other and be aware of what other people may or may not be sensitive to, right?
Right. So and also and how do I be considerate?
Oh, Gilbert, you are already really considerate to a lot of people. I haven't seen you be that inconsiderate at all. You say hi to everybody. You ask how people are doing. That's considerate in itself. Considerate is showing care, and you are considering how other people are doing and what they may want. And that is exactly what you do every time that you log in. And we appreciate that, and thank you.
Thank you to also my friend Walker.
Thank you, my friend Gilbert. All right, y'all, we are a little bit over on time. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Next week, we are going to have a great health and wellness session. I'll be giving the talk next week. It'll give you an opportunity to check off some more boxes, cross off some more boxes, and I hope all of you either go to our website or the Facebook page or the Facebook group and you download this bingo sheet and print it out so that you can start crossing off some bingo squares and I can start giving away some of these super cool prizes. I don't want them all just sitting on my desk crowding it out. All right. Y'all have an amazing day. Enjoy your talk story time. And we will see y'all tomorrow for Tanya's workout session.